You are extremely high today. And when you're drug tested today, what are you going to be positive for?
Marijuana.
And what else? Do you want to get drug tested today? Follow recommendations and also a referral to felony drug court. This is going to help you. All right. Thank you.
How long am I going to be gone?
This overconfident Karen strutted into court like she was auditioning for a reality show, and Judge Boyd was not amused. From the moment she sat down, the vibe was off. You could practically see the judge thinking, is she high right now? Because the way she was talking, fidgeting, and rolling her eyes, it wasn't normal courtroom behavior. That's for sure. She kept dodging questions, twisting her words, and acting like every sentence was some personal insult. It got awkward fast. And here's the thing. If a judge even suspects you under the influence, they can stop the hearing right there and order a test or even have you taken into custody. It's serious business, the by the end. Judge Boyd hit her with a reality check so sharp, you could tell it knocked the attitude right out of her. What do you think? Was she actually high, or just putting on an attitude because she thought she was above it all? Drop your take in the comments. Let's get into it, because this one gets wild fast.
State versus Dora. Dora, Bravo. Can I have parties announced?
Megan Galloway for the state.
Michael Bellable for Miss Bravo.
And are you Miss Bravo? I'm going to need you to keep your voice up one so that I can hear and so the court
Yes,
reporter
ma'am.
can hear. Thank you. All right, thank you. So, have you received all discovery in this case and did you review it with your client?
Yes.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Bravo, did you review court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Your charge is possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes,
To
ma'am.
review the plea bargain page with your attorney, did you understand it?
Ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at an $800 fine. State record provision, deferred adjudication. They're taking in consideration 2025 AL 005470. Did you understand that to be
Yes, ma'am.
defense?
Yes.
State?
It is her.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, are there be any such motions?
No, ma'am.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There be a TAP evaluation, community service restitution, no contact with Roberto Avalos Jr. and JCPenney stores, the life skills course, and the anti-theft course. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence?
State offers states 1 in attachments.
No objections.
Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We just asked the court follow the recommendation from the state.
All right, are you employed?
No, ma'am.
How do you support yourself?
My boyfriend,
Who's your boyfriend?
Pedro
Pedro who?
Diaz.
And what happened to Roberto Avalos?
What do you mean? What happened to him?
I mean, you were in a car with him. Is he no longer in your life?
No, he's incarcerated, but nobody stated that I was dating him. I was just getting a ride from him, ma'am.
I don't know about you guys, but something is definitely off here. Nobody walks into court acting this weird unless something's going on behind the scenes. Her tone, her body language, everything just screams not sober. And that part where she casually mentions getting a ride from another guy? Yeah, that raised a few eyebrows. Like, I don't know about you, but if you've got a boyfriend, maybe don't make that your transportation plan for court. The whole thing just feels, although it's not even that she's being loud or disruptive, it's more like she's detached, like she doesn't fully get how serious the situation is. There's this weird mix of arrogance and confusion that just doesn't sit right. She's acting like the judge is wasting her time instead of the other way around. And that's when everything shifts, because Judge Boyd clearly starts noticing it too. The tone changes, the energy in the room drops, and suddenly, it's like everyone realizes what's happening at the same time. You can feel the tension.
All right. Did you know him before you accepted a ride from him?
Yes, I did.
All right. And how did you know him?
Friend of family.
Do you have any children?
I do.
What are their ages?
He is 15.
And who is the 15-year-old with?
He is with his uncle and his guardian.
And when you're drug tested today, what are you going to be positive for?
Marijuana.
And what else?
Um,
Now, that's not just about it. Do you want to get drug tested today? So here's the thing. I am trying to set conditions for you so you'll be successful in probation. In order for me to do that, you need to be honest with me. All right? So if you use before coming to court, that's not a violation of your probation because you were not on probation. So what are you going to be positive for?
drugs.
Well, I wasn't with you. So what type of drugs?
The kind that for methamphetamines.
All right. So when's the last time you used meth?
24 hours ago.
Okay. Do you have any family support?
Yes. Concerned fit. Yes.
All right. Who's supporting you as far as someone you can go to help you maintain your sobriety?
My brother.
Your brother?
My oldest brother.
Okay. When's the first time you started using?
In 2017.
Okay. All right. This is what the court is going to do. There's going to be an $800 fine that will be probated. 3 years deferred adjudication. Proof of employment within 30 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. There's to be no residing with minors. Take in consideration 2025 AL 005470. There's going to be 100 hours of community service restitution. Once parenting is completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. There's to be no contact with Roberto Avalos Jr. No contact with J.C. Penney stores. Counsel, I'm not going to do the anti-theft course because I think the theft course is related to the drug issues. And I think if that problem is solved, then there'll be no need for the other. But I am going to recommend the life skills course. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs. In custody, there's to be a TAP evaluation, follow recommendations, and also a referral to felony drug court. Probation is, and field visits, 1 time per month for 6 months. Probation, is there anything else? All right, did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. We can go off the record. This is why you're going in custody. You are extremely high today. And if I allow you to walk out of here, what's going to end up happening is you're going to use more meth.
No.
And who knows what will end up happening. You may get some bad drugs.
Why
but-
couldn't you give me the benefit of the doubt? I just got out on bond. I'm trying to change. I'm doing what I'm.
I know this is going to help you. All right. Thank you.
How long am I gonna be gone? When am I-
Thank you, counsel. It's to help her.
I understand.
And they should be, a felony drug court will probably be able to see her before the week is out.
Okay.
All right.
So she'll be in until the referral is over?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank
I'll
you.
explain that to her.
This right here is what happens when you can't keep yourself in check. And I'll be honest, part of me almost feels bad for her. Showing up to court under the influence if that's what this was, is just wild behavior. Like, how do you even think that a good idea? Luckily for her, this wasn't a total life ruiner. She only got a few days behind bars while things got sorted out. Once a referral clears, she's free to go. It's basically a slap on the wrist compared to what it could have been. But now, here comes a co-defendant, and his situation is a whole different story. He's facing real time, like potentially 20 years, though the plea deal drops it to 6. So while she's walking after a few days, this guy's staring down the kind of sentence that changes your entire life, though it's kind of crazy how two people can get caught up in the same situation and end up on completely different paths. What do you think? Fair outcome or not? Drop it down below.
Jimmy Callahan, defense.
All right, and are you Mr. Roberto Avalos Jr.?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Avalos, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams? That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, Your Honor.
Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 6 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine and no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State any evidence.
State offers states 1 in attachments.
No objection.
Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will find you guilty. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor. The Fair County District Clerk's records reflect 44 days. I think that might be slightly inaccurate because I believe he's been under arrest either in this county or in other county since August the 22nd, 2023.
All right, if you will make sure to verify that with the clerk. What I can tell you, sir, if there is any time that you've been in custody while this case has been open, you'll receive credit for that. All right, the court will find you guilty, sentence you to 6 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's a $2,000 fine. Time and money run concurrent. There's to be no contact with Dora, D-O-R-A, Marie, M-A-R-I-E, Bravo. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing?
No, Your Honor, but for, I believe that's I'm required under rules of ethics, the pending case is complainant, or rather the person you said he must have no contact with. I think that case is still pending in your court.
All right. All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, sir.
Because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
And that's the wrap on this courtroom clip. Our so-called Karen walks after a few days and some light probation, while her partner in crime is stuck staring at 6 years like at a bad season finale that it's wild when you think about it. Same case, same charges, totally different results. But that's the thing most people don't realize. Judges do take your behavior and attitude into account, big time. If you show up humble and respectful, you've got a shot. But if you roll in acting like the judge is your employee, yeah, that's not going to fly. Honestly, her co-defendant didn't help himself either. The guy looked like he was trying to speedrun the worst legal defense in history. His lawyer looked exhausted, like he'd already accepted this was a lost cause. So what do you think? Did Judge Boyd go too easy on her, or was that the right call? Let me know your take in the comments. And if you like catching courtroom chaos like this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I post new videos every single day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.